Okay, it's time to start working with this great smelling pineapple that we had sitting over here. First, we're going to cut the top off, and then we're going to remove all of the outer parts of the pineapple. We really don't want to eat that in our jam or with our dehydrated flowers. Then cut about 4 or 5 as thin as you can slices, because we're going to dehydrate these really thin slices to make these beautiful pineapple flowers on top of our cake. So once you get those 4 or 5 thin slices, you're just going to put them on a rack on a tray as best you can. Just line them up there, and we're going to pop these into the oven at about 90 degrees C or 195 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 hours, quite a bit of time. Once they come out, they're still going to be not completely dehydrated. Stick them into a cupcake tin and pop them back in for an additional 30 minutes or so. Okay, now let's move on to start preparing our jam. With the rest of your pineapple, it should be about 3/4 of the pineapple. We're just going to slice it up at first, and then cut it into a bunch of chunks. It's about medium-sized chunks. We're going to be cooking this, so you don't have to be really picky about how you're going to cut it. So once we get all of that cut up, then we're going to pop that into our saucepan, get it into the saucepan, and we still have some stuff to add in because it's not just the pineapple. So once we get it in there, we're going to go ahead and squeeze 1/2 of a lemon into our chopped up pineapple, and about 250 grams of water, and our 420 grams of granulated sugar. We're going to simmer that on a medium-low heat for about an hour, or maybe a little bit longer. Keep an eye on it. You want it to look this golden brown that you're seeing right here. We want it to be a really nice, rich golden brown. Put that into a sieve and kind of press it a little bit to get all that wonderful syrup out of there, because we're going to use that syrup in our frosting. Okay, so let's pop that cooked pineapple into a food processor. Just get it all in there. And once it's in, we're going to add in about, almost half of our pineapple syrup that we put together. We're going to reserve the rest of it. We may not have to use all of it, but we'll reserve some of it for our frosting later. So you want to just kind of blitz that, but not very much, because you don't want it to lose that beautiful color. If you blitz it too much, it might turn a little pale.